wonderful video for y'all today, and I'm probably gonna hit y'all with two today. And I apologize for, stepping back for so long, but I know y'all been wanting me to do some content, and here I am. And I have a this one is a request, so I hope y'all enjoy it. And thank you so much, Jay Bird, for requesting this video, and I hope you're able to catch it. And this video is going to be all about a real Scorpio man out of control, and I'm going to try to hit this topic, because she didn't really go into detail what, she really wanted me to cover on this topic, but I'm gonna try to cover it the best way I can. So I hope y'all are in here. Let me know. Make sure you like as you enter the video. I love hearing from y'all, so make sure you comment if you're a new subscriber. Hey Simprex, what's going on? What's going on? If you're a new subscriber, make sure you let me know where you from and all that good stuff. I love to hear from y'all. So if you give me feedback, that's wonderful, and I appreciate it. And this video is gonna be a real Scorpio man out of control, because one thing you gotta understand about us is, there is gonna get some times where things get, a little rocky. There is gonna get times where certain Scorpios come off in different ways. So I'm gonna try to cover this the best way I can in the most honest way. Hey, how are you doing, Simprex? I'm doing fine. How you doing? So y'all just be patient with me, and this is a request, so y'all be patient. Um, one thing you gotta understand about us is, one thing about the Scorpio man is, or the Scorpio woman is that it's at certain times, when hey B, at certain times you might think that we can come off as being, over the top. Certain times he can come off as being extreme, but a lot of people don't understand where this is coming from. A lot of people don't understand where this pent up energy is coming from, or don't understand where we're coming from when we're trying to make certain things understood. But one thing you got to understand about us is we are a sign of high energy. You know what I'm saying? When you think about Scorpio, think about high energy. Um, think about a building volcano. Thinking about a boiling pot of hot water that's been sitting on the kettle. You know what I'm saying? At the highest, with the eye all the way up, with the lid on it. You know what I'm saying? Think about, when you think about the Scorpio man or the Scorpio woman, think about the hot boiling water with the lid on it, because this is, if you understand this, then you will understand a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Because of us being introverted, because of the Scorpio man being introverted, because of the Scorpio woman being introverted, and us not being able to be understood by just anybody. We're not the type of individuals that just are able to be in relationships with just anybody, have friendships, build things with just anybody. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, things can get out of control. So I'm gonna try to break this video down with y'all the best way I can, because I'm gonna be honest with it and transparent, even on my part. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times in my past relationships, in a lot of Scorpio relationships, we always get put as being, very extreme, or sometimes get put as being very, very aggressive. And it don't come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not out of nowhere. It's not because of something that a person did individually. You know what I'm saying? It's not because of one particular thing. You know what I'm saying? That you get this energy and this perception of us. You know what I'm saying? We are the type that we are normal just like everybody else. We have the same feelings just as everybody else. But the difference that makes it more extreme and more difficult to understand is we're not very, you know, we don't articulate it very well when it comes to opening up to people, to giving people that consistent communication when it comes to understanding how we feel about certain things, to understanding how deep things are to us. A lot of things we keep stored in very deep, even from a young age. It don't just start off in his adult ages. It didn't just start off when he got in a relationship with you in particular. It didn't just start off with just one situation. We have us as Scorpio. men or Scorpio women, we have a tendency to store things very, very tightly. We store even the most tumultuous things. And a lot of times he will do this because we we don't want to burden nobody with our load. We don't want to burden anybody with the our quote unquote demons, so to say, our dark entities that plague our life, our the tragedies that we endure, the pain and suffering during our lifetime. It's like, most people, the average regular person will have that one person, those group of people where they can talk to. The average person will have that family, those couple of family members, or that sidekick that have their back. But a lot of times, even with the few people that Scorpio may have, it's very hard for us to find the person that we can relay this to, that we can really be understood by. You know, Even though, when you think about Scorpio man, a lot of people say, okay, Scorpio man, okay, that means quiet, that means this and that. No, it's yes, we are very introverted. Yes, we are very quiet in our own way, but it's not just that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost like a Pandora's box that we store up for ourselves, where when it comes to our emotions, when it comes to the way we feel about things, when it comes to pain, he will store away all this stuff, not on purpose, not just to do it, but we store it away for that right person. We store it away for that person that will understand. He will store it away for that individual that he feel that is worthy of that information, that is loyal enough to understand that information, that is trustworthy enough to give that information to. So a lot of times when it comes to Scorpio man and his attitude or certain ways that we will act, he will store everything deep inside of himself. We store everything very, very close to us. We keep everything pent up. You know what I'm saying? When you think about Scorpio man, understand when it comes to communication, it's not that he doesn't have anything to say certain times. It's not that he doesn't want to open up. It's that we're always apprehensive about opening up to people because of being misunderstood, being seen as being over the top, being seen as being this overreacting individual. But a lot of times it can cause a lot of harm because we will wait to the point that we literally will pin up all this stuff into the point we explode, to the point we can't take it anymore. And this is not just for a couple of days. This is not just for a couple of weeks. This can go on. He can store all this pain for years. When you think about Scorpio, think about an individual that stores pain. He's not a person that soon when things happen, he's looking for this care group, or he's looking for this person to make things understood. It's like we're not really the type that try to make ourselves understood. We're not the type that try to be like, oh, I'm going through it, and I'm going through. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just being realistic. I'm like, oh, I'm going through this situation, because we don't want to come off as that. We don't want to come off as being. This is how Scorpio man see himself when he's talking, when he's opening up. This is how we see stuff. This is how we feel like. Be like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear about. This is what goes on in our mind. No, they don't want to hear that. Nobody's going to understand what you're going through. Nobody is trying to hear all this stuff that you're going through. These are the words that are playing in his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you a grown man. You don't need to be telling anybody you're going through it. You don't need to be telling anybody you had a childhood full of pain and suffering. You don't need to tell anybody you always had to depend on yourself, and it's always been hard for you to open up. Like, we always like second guess ourselves, and it can be the worst thing ever, because a lot of times, just like y'all tell me, you want to help your Scorpio, you want to love your Scorpio, you want to communicate with them, you want to get to the bottom of things, even if it's just something new. You know what I'm saying? You want to just have casual conversation. And this is where the problem is. And this, I'm glad Jay Bird gave me the idea for this video. This is where the problem is like you you want to get this deep side of us. You want to get this very exclusive side of us, but you can't ask for that, but at the same time, be scared to open up on your own part. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you it takes a certain type of woman to understand that Scorpio man, because um, everybody likes to keep things casual. You know what I'm saying? In this day and time, everybody is scared to hit real issues. Everybody is scared to really cover the real tumultuous part of our life, the real dark edges on our life. Everybody wants to keep this masquerade of this perfect life, this fairy tale life that everything's going well. We don't need anybody. We don't need anybody to love us. We don't need anybody to talk to. We don't need anybody to understand us. And this is the same thing with the Scorpio man. It's like, if you are a type of individual that come off as though you're not the type of person that wants to hit real issues, if you come off as an individual that is scared to really open up to the Scorpio man, that's really scared to open up about yourself, he's going to keep a lid really tight on his life. He's going to keep a very tight lid on 10-10 confirmation. It's always crazy. I always get them numbers. 11 likes and 1 dislike, 1 again, and I started this video at 1. So it's like you can't be casual with him. This is not an individual that you're gonna really understand playing it safe. This is not an individual that you're gonna understand being passive aggressive. This is not an individual that you're gonna understand playing both sides of the fence. You have to be 100% all the way in. You have to be very serious and wanting to do what you're trying to do for that man in his life, or what you want him to be in your life. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to hit those uncomfortable topics. You have to be able to open up about yourself and make him feel comfortable with opening up to you, because if you let him get to the point where he doesn't feel that he can talk to you, if you get to the point where he keeps this lid of silence, this lid of antisocial behavior, it's not like he's not this individual that is just a mute. It's all types of stuff that you could never imagine going on, and he will keep his mouth completely shut if he feels there's no communication, if he feels there's no understanding. It will build up to the point it won't be vocally visible to you whatsoever. And this is the worst part, because if it becomes to the point where he's vocally not communicating, you'll get to the point where you will visually start to see what we're feeling. You will start to spiritually feel what we're feeling. Your intuition will start to almost drive you crazy, because you will know what's going on, but he still won't tell you. He still won't open up to you, because he feels it's irrelevant information. He feels it's information that you could care less about. He feels it's information that is more of a burden than more of a help. It's more of a curse than a gift. You know what I'm saying? For us to open. This is how we feel as Scorpio man, for us to open up. You know, and this is where the out of control behavior can come, because if anybody knows, you know, when it comes to the way anybody feels, you know, once you pent up everything, if you're the type of individual that never talks to nobody, you never ask for help, you never look for a person to lean on, it can start to drive you into frustration. It can start to drive you into aggression. It can start to drive you into this almost chaotic behavior, because you don't have that person to lean on. You don't have that person to love. You don't have that person that you feel that's going to understand. So everything becomes almost self-indulgent, and this is where that out of control behavior becomes. And this is what I want y'all to try to help. You know, if you want to understand yourself as a Scorpio, if you want to understand your Scorpio, you know, really listen to this topic. And I hope I hope people be able to catch it. I know it's an awkward time, so you know, let me know if you in here too, Jay Bird. I don't know if you in here. Yeah, we're seeing this out of control. Hey, Caroline. I feel like nobody feels for me when I feel pain. Oh, okay, okay. We feel that a lot of times the Scorpio man like this, and this is a very deep topic. This is not just a light topic, so y'all be very patient. And if you have questions, feel free to ask because I know it's a couple of people that haven't commented. So let me know if you understand this topic, if you enjoying this topic. You know, like even from a young age, it starts off from a young age with a Scorpio when it comes to behavior because when you feel when you are a 7 year old, 8 year old child, you know what I'm saying, especially a young male, if you get to the point where you don't feel like you have a older adult or that brother or sister to lean on or that person because we're unique from a very young age. We're like this from a very young age. You gotta understand when it comes to Scorpio being closed off and being hard to understand. This starts off from a very young age. This starts off from a very early part in our life. We become very reclusive because me personally, I became reclusive through pain. Um, I was always this happy-go-lucky kid, but at the same time, I became certain realizations of life became very vivid to me when it came to you can't open up to that many people. You're not going to be understood by that many people. You can't trust too many people. You not even if you do, even if a lot of times, even if we do talk to people, we feel like it's a fake listening, it's a fake love, it's a fake conversation. You know what I'm saying? So before we even open up to somebody on some fake type of time, we will keep everything to ourselves. We will store everything to ourselves. We could lose 20 friends to death, to all types of chaotic situations, and we will keep every last bit of that pain to ourselves. We will not let anybody know, because I've been in relationships where, you know, the woman was understanding, she was loving in certain parts of it, but a lot of times, because of her own misunderstanding, her own misarticulation of who I was, she started to become more selfish. She started becoming more hard to understand. And when you get to the point with the Scorpio man, when he feels that everything he says is going to be questioned, everything he feels is going to have it's going to rub somebody the wrong way. Everything we do is going to make somebody feel a certain type of way. He's going to get to the point where he shuts down completely. Because opening up for a Scorpio man is hard enough to do as it is. So his attitude, when the Scorpio man can't articulate himself, when the Scorpio woman can't articulate herself, when we can't express ourselves, when we can't be ourselves, do when we can't be to the highest that we can be, we will start reacting in different ways, whether it's rage, whether it's antisocial behavior, whether it's blocking people off, whether it's breaking up with like a Scorpio. He could be with the most sexiest woman in the world, and that every man is 1,000 men in line to get to that woman. But if he is not being understood, if his words are not being listened to, if he is not able to express himself, he will be a very difficult individual. He will almost purposely drive you away. He will purposely put a wedge between to make you. He will almost force you into somebody else because he'd rather for you to give that fake love to somebody else than to sit there and embrace something that he knows is not going to go anywhere. And this is why certain times you will get a certain rage out of Scorpio man because we we are we are very deep individual. Everything, understand every feeling you feel it. Understand that the Scorpio man feels it 100 times that more. It's like if the average person had 2 layers to protect their spirit, we have The average person has 5 layers to protect themselves in the everyday life. The Scorpio man barely has one. So it's like we feel everything. We feel the impact of everything. We feel the pain of everything to the highest of heights. If he feels sad, he's gonna feel extremely, extremely sad, almost damn near depressed. If he's happy, he's gonna be jumping, doing backflips off of shit. He's gonna be high energy. You're not even gonna know this type of you're not even gonna recognize him because he's a man of whatever he feels, whatever that's going on with him. He shows it to the highest heights. He reveals it even without even talking to the highest heights. So when you start to see Sky 11 Hook, so when you start to see out of control behavior, it's a deep pain that underlines that's beyond that's simmering. Um, it's a deep pain that you're not able to understand, and it's a reason that he's not really opening up to you. It's a reason that it might not be you personally. It might be from his past. He might have had a father that didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? He might have had a mother that didn't understand him. He might have had a whole family that didn't understand him. So he becomes accustomed to reclusiveness. He becomes accustomed to being a mute. He becomes accustomed to being the invisible man. He becomes accustomed to being the mysterious, misunderstood man. You know what I'm saying? So we wear that, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, True King? I feel like I shut down when I feel like what I'm going to say is taken the wrong way. I like when we base our actions off of principle. People look at our pain and faults and then denies our freedom to grow. Yeah, I absolutely understand, B. It's like that. Once we once you open up and once you are able to express yourself, it will be a lot easy for him to calm down. It will be a lot easy for him to be able to be loved, for him to blossom in a relationship. A lot of times the out of control behavior it comes from a heart of pain. It comes from a spirit of pain. It comes from a lifelong series of events. You know what I'm saying? So y'all give me a second. Let me put my little links in. I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all come in. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the video. This is my link. Y'all make sure y'all show that love if you can. And donate. I love y'all. I appreciate the love. It's just like me. Like, y'all haven't seen me in a couple of days. And I can be honest with y'all, let y'all know. I am a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? Even for all my old subscribers or some of them that might be mad at me or whatever, understand that nothing is personal. Nothing is never personal, even on a bad angle. Everything we go through a lot. We endure a lot, but it's, at the same time, a lot of times Scorpio man, he feels as though he is by himself. He feels as though he is on his own island. So once he understands and once he knows that you love him, once he knows that he has that one person that's in his corner, you get a whole different Scorpio. You're gonna get a whole different man. You're gonna get a whole different attitude because it's all about being understood with us. It's all about the spirit with us. It's all about the heart to heart with us. It's all about the stuff that people don't like to really look at. People don't really like to hold on to. And y'all make sure y'all follow me at Godbody_2009 on Instagram. And y'all make sure, please hit the thumbs up button. And this is my email if y'all want to reach out to me. And I'm gonna read your comment too, Jay Bird. Thank you for finally coming in. I really appreciate it. This is a request, you know, from my friend Jay Bird. I hope you don't mind me letting everybody know that this is a request video. So I hope that I can deliver this the best way I can. I hope y'all enjoying this. Because this is a lot more deeper than my regular videos. So my boy True King, thank you for checking in, brother. My daughter broke windows when little. I don't want my Scorpio grandchild to do that. Oh Lord. You know, and this is can and, oh yeah, definitely Jay Bird. And this can help people even with a young Scorpios when they're children. You know, this is why a lot of Scorpio children, may act out at an early age because pain is stored. The concept of life is understood on a different degree. And look, please listen to what I'm saying. So, because this is very exclusive. You know, when it comes to Scorpio children, you got to understand that they understand the concept of life and the perception of life in a more vivid, a more adult, a more deeper, wiser understanding. They don't understand when you have a Scorpio child, a Scorpio daughter, a Scorpio grandchild. Understand that they don't look at life like a kid. They don't understand the perception of life like a child. They don't look at things like some naive individual that hasn't experienced things. A 7-year-old child can have the understanding of a 21-year-old man. A 10-year-old Scorpio child can have the understanding of a 30-year-old individual in the same concept of life, understanding pain, everything. So when you are this young with that much understanding and that much weight on your shoulders, and you're not able to be understood by adults because adults want to treat you like a kid. You're not able to be understood by other kids because other kids want to treat you like a kid, or they only have the understanding of a child. So who do that Scorpio child talk to if that parent is not understanding of the type of individual that they are? They're going to start becoming recluse. They're going to start acting out in bad behaviors. They're going to start having their own world. When the Scorpio when the Scorpio is not understood, when the Scorpio is not being heard, we start to go into a recluse silence. We start to build a world of our own that includes nobody. We start to have our own way of doing things and that includes absolutely nobody because we feel that there's nobody that is there. We feel that there's nobody that's going to understand to that certain point. You know, let me see. Y'all let me know if y'all in here. I don't know if it's kind of quiet up in here. Where everybody at? I know it's quiet. When I start doing like real serious videos, y'all get quiet on me. So y'all let me know what's going on, man. Y'all let me know if y'all really like this video. And this is for you, Jay Bird. So I'm gonna do the best I can. Hey Elena Jones, what's going on? So y'all let me know if y'all understanding this because I know how the deeper videos get. You know, this is why even the love can become out of control because you know it's like every extreme that's in him is going to go towards a certain direction. So if he's in love, if he's feeling somebody, if he's into somebody, he will become very extreme. He will look at you very. He will give you the piercing stare. He will approach you with very very strong energy because you got to. This is and the reason this is because we still are very shy individuals. We still are very shy men, even with the gravelly voices, even with the strong muscles. We can be tall, we can be short, we can be masculine as masculine be, but he's still a very introverted, a very private, a very shy individual when it comes to just expressing himself, when it comes to just opening it up. So when he finally decides, okay, this is the woman I want, okay, this is the woman I want to be with, he will come at almost this this out of nowhere explosive energy will almost be directed all at you at one time. It will almost take a it just I'm trying to explain it, you know what I'm saying, but it's like you will literally feel it before he even says a word to you. You will literally see it coming because we direct all energy into everything we do. So if he's at the point where he's talking to you, if he's at the point where he feels comfortable opening up to you, that means he's mustered up enough energy and he mustered up enough trust and he's observed you long enough to understand that you are a individual that will listen. You are a woman that's worth taking a chance on. You are an individual that has a seriousness, a serious character about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this is why at certain times it can come as being like wow sometimes, because you got to understand, even if he comes at you very confident, even if he comes at you very strongly, even if he comes at you very sexually, is very out of the norm for us. It's not something that we usually do with everybody. It's not something that we do with a whole lot of people whatsoever. Hardly anyone. So when he opens up to you, it's something that he had to actually almost pep. He had to pep talk. It's like we literally have to pep talk ourselves to want to open up to people. We have to literally pep talk ourselves and have a real enthusiasm, a real feeling, a real emotion, a real passion for that individual. So if he's at the point where he's talking to you, he's at the point where he can't keep his eyes off you. It's something very strong that's driving him towards you, whether it's the natural attraction, whether it's the energy that whether you might have a welcoming energy of love when it comes to that Scorpio man, because you might have got to know him. So he reads that. He's reading off of you. He's building off of your energy. Understand that everything a Scorpio man does in the beginning is based off of your vibes. It's based off your energy. It's based off how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to come off very relaxed, or either it might come off as very erratic and very wild. It depends on what type of individual you are. It depends on what type of effect and impact you have on him personally. Let me see. In the kitchen cooking. Okay, okay, okay. Is it true? It's true. We become recluse more, even though we are pretty private people. We know people want to control and possess us, just as much as we want to control other things. We're sensitive to the principle of things being subdued and power. Yeah, absolutely. You know, so it's like when I'm trying to break this down because this is a Jaybird. I don't know what means. My daughter recorded past memories different than what actually happened. Now bring things to the surface that did not happen her way. How do parents respond? Break things right along with them. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more? I'm gonna try to answer the best way I can, Jay Bird. It's like um, we with the Scorpio, we hold on to things really tightly. We are very very sentimental. We are very we love very hard. We fight very hard. We are attracted to people very hard. We stick to individuals very hard. So it's like a lot of times the anger and rage comes out of it's manifested from love. It's manifested from extreme passion. It's manifested from the depths of our soul. So it's like we will either shut down, become, or say absolutely nothing to you. It depends on what you are and how you fit in our life. But if you are somebody that's very deep to us, we will, if we having a certain tussle or a certain misunderstanding, he can come off as being very enraged. He can come off as being very angry. He can come off as being very hard to understand. He can come off as being downright mean at certain times, not because he hates you, not because he's mad at you. He's mad at the situation. He's mad. We're mad at the misunderstanding because we hate being misunderstood. We're mad at how much we love that person because at certain we know we don't get upset like people. What this is what people don't understand, y'all. This is what people don't understand about Scorpio. We don't argue with our enemies. We don't have tussles with our enemies. We don't give a lot of friction to our enemies. People that really hate us, we give them really zero to no energy. So if he's at the point where he's arguing with you, or he's at the point where he's even trying to discuss stuff with you, or he's becoming irrational with you, he's having discussions with you, and he becomes very frustrated, it's because we the love and his love and trust for you is very deep. So when you question his loyalty, he gets we take it very much to heart. When we feel like our heart is being stepped on and being mistreated, he will very much take that to heart. The Scorpio woman will very much take that to heart. We will become more extreme. We will become more silent. We will almost ostracize you from our circle, from our life, from anything that's going on with us. It's like even people that I have got rid of, are people that I fell out with. I didn't necessarily. Even to this day, I don't hate them. I don't dislike them. I will probably come over and have a conversation as though nothing has ever happened. But I want. It's like when we really feel for you, and then we feel like it's no communication, where it's going to be a big like a big spillover. He will start to become. You will see those strong feelings coming out of him. If he loves you, you will see that. You will see that passion. You will see that anger. You will see that hurt. You will see that this series, this whirlpool of emotions, because this individual loves hard. We really hate expressing ourselves. We really hate expressing ourselves. We really hate opening up, because it's like, I ain't trying to do all this sensitive. This is how Scorpio man. It's like, I'm not trying to do all this Philly emotional stuff. I'm not trying to go there, because y'all know how y'all get when y'all get into deep discussions with a Scorpio. Be real, and even people that haven't commented, y'all admit, be real. You know, y'all don't. All this building and stuff, y'all know what happens when y'all try to do that with us. Y'all already know. So a lot of times the Scorpio man, he will try to almost back away from it. He will almost try to avoid it. He will start to become more, hard to understand. You know what I'm saying? He will become this individual that is just like, he will become very short. It's like, when we really love you, we hate arguing. When we love you, we hate we hate doing this stuff, but we know it's necessary. So he will come off as being frustrated. Not because he hates you, not because he can't stand you so much that he don't want to talk to you, not because he don't like you so much that he blocked you, not that he hates you so much that he told you he never want to see you. It's like, we love so hard, and we feel so deeply. It's like, if I can't love you, get the hell away from me. If I can't have a conversation with you, get the hell away from me. If you're gonna make it hard for me to love you, get the hell away from me. If you are going to make this a tumultuous situation where I can't express myself to you and love you, he will start almost becoming almost a monster in a certain kind of way, because we will come outside of ourselves. All that deep passion, all that deep rage, all that experiences that he experienced in life, he will start to the lid will bust open. Just like I told you, when you think about the personality of a Scorpio, when you think about the spirit of a Scorpio, think about boiling water with the eye cut all the way on, with the lid on it. So it's like, when you ask for this Pandora's box to be open, you need to articulate, okay, you need to have an understanding of what you're asking for. Because a lot of people, they'll come to the Scorpio and want this deep part of him. They will want this deep understanding, but they really don't know what they're asking for. They really don't know where they're going with this. They really don't know how deep the water is. It's like, okay, Scorpio, this is how it is when y'all talk to us, and y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and all that good stuff. It's like, I want to open up. I want you to open up. I want to explore you. I want to know you, Scorpio. This is how y'all be. I want to know you. Like, why are you acting like this? Like, you're crazy. Like, don't I love you? Like, open up to me. Hey, y'all, excuse me. Excuse me right quick. I still got manners, y'all. I don't want to be coughing on the camera, but it's like y'all saying, I don't have a life vest, but I want to jump. I want to jump 20 feet in the ocean. I don't know how to swim. I don't know how to scuba dive, but I want to jump 100 feet in the depths of your Scorpio ocean. Oh, I don't really like the touch of water. It's like y'all have the most. It be the most daintiest woman. You the same woman that sit when you go to the swimming pool. You dangling your feet. You in Jamaica dangling your feet in the edge of the water. I be seeing y'all be in Jamaica playing with twinkling your toes in the water. Ain't not gonna get 1 inch of your hair wet, but you want to understand the Scorpio man. You scared to jump in the water and get your hair wet, but you want to open up with a Scorpio man. You scared to get into 4 feet of water, but you want to dive into the oceans, into the depths of the tumultuous ocean with the Scorpio man. You're not. It's not going to happen. You better know how to swim. If you want to get into that water, into the depths of that water, you better know how to swim, sweetheart. If you want to get to the depths of that water, you better have your scuba diving gear on. When you want to go to the depths of that water, you better know what you're doing. You better know how deep the water goes. This is not a swimming pool type of man. This is not a lake type of man. This is not a foot tub type of man. This is a whole ocean of an individual. He comes with layers. He comes with depth. He comes with this mystery. So you got to understand, you're not going to be able to do stuff on a light row your boat. You can't come out into the depths of an ocean in no rowboat, because your rowboat is going to get turned over, right? If you come outside and if you go in the depths of the ocean with a rowboat, what do you think is going to happen to that rowboat when the first wave comes? You're going to be in trouble. What do you think you're gonna do if you in the middle of an ocean with a lifesaver on? You ain't got nothing but a lifesaver on. When that current come, it's gonna pop that lifesaver like it's a piece of chewing gum. You can't go into the depths of the ocean with the lifesaver on. You better have the right equipment. You better have the right boat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to get turned over. It's going to get literally devoured into the depths of that individual. And that's the same whether it's a Pisces, whether it's a Scorpio, whether it's a Cancer. You better know how to swim in that water. Don't think you're just going to jump in this water and think everything's going to go your way. Think you're going to have everything figured out. Think you're going to be able to control everything, because you're not going to be able to you're gonna get thrown from one end to the next. So when you come into the depths of this individual, understand he's going to have tumultuous pieces of him. He's going to have deep passions. He's going to have this erratic behavior, because you got to understand that when it comes to the life of a Scorpio, we wear all the hats, and this is the reason why he might become erratic also. Hey Nania, and hey Albria. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm gonna read y'all stuff in a minute. It's like, because this is a video. I'm breaking it down for y'all, so y'all make sure y'all like and y'all support me, and I really appreciate the love. It's like, I want to express this to you, but are you ready for me to open up? This is why we become a certain way, because it's like we want you to be a part of our world. We want you to be a part of our life, but a lot of people are not ready. They still want to stay in the kiddie pool of our world. They want to dangle, they want to twinkle their toes in the water, but the water ain't hot enough for them. The water ain't cold enough for them. The water too deep for them. The water is too tumultuous for them. They don't need to be near the water. You're not ready for the water, sweetheart. You're not ready for that ocean. You're not ready to swim. You know what I'm saying? You got to have heart to be with a Scorpio. You got to have passion. If you want to play in the meadows and twinkle in the wind, not putting down any of my air signs. If you want to play in the wind, there's plenty of Libra men out there. If you want to keep things light and stay and keep it all friendly and pick at the tulips, it's plenty of men like that will give you your way. You won't have to figure nothing out. He's gonna do everything you want. He's gonna be easy to figure out, like a coloring book. This is not a coloring book, man. A lot of you are used to coloring book dudes. Your DM is full of coloring book clowns. Your DMs is filled with coloring book clowns. This is a saga. This is a novel. This is an autobiography. You want a coloring book. You want a Jet magazine, man. This is not that individual. You want a basic man. You want a basic man with a basic personality, with a basic uh, uh, way of life. But this is not that individual. This is not that woman. That Scorpion woman, she comes with different edges. She comes with different pain. A Scorpio woman, she can understand certain pains of life, but at the same time, she got to be able to understand herself at the same time. Because if you're dealing with a Scorpio woman or a Scorpio man that don't understand themselves, then they can be very difficult to be with. They can be very difficult to understand. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, you finally caught the laugh. I remember I pissed my Scorpio friend off one time, and all he had to do was give me one look, and I immediately stopped. Oh, hey Risa, Cancer baby, what's going on, JJ? Where you from, JJ? Hey Sherelle, good. Hey, sorry, um, it's okay, it's okay. Y'all come in and say hello. I love y'all, man. Like y'all show me some love, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Understand, already come into the depths. When you come to a Scorpio man relationship, you can't come in with that shallow. Oh, if he do something wrong, if he do something wrong to me, I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna mess with y'all right quick. This is how a lot of them be coming, because Scorpio men have a tendency to draw pampered princesses. We have a tendency to draw in the valedictorian. We have a spirit that draws in the most popular girl in the school, the most popular woman, the successful woman, the business woman, the high echelon woman. It's like we draw them in like flies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all prissy self. You better listen with your prissy little pretty ears. You better listen to this very well. You're not going to be able to do that light threaded stuff that you did in your past relationships. He's not obsessed by your image. He's not obsessed by your beautiful looks. It's the person, it's the spirit inside of you that makes you worthwhile to the Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? And you know how certain women y'all get with us. I'm not. If he do this, I ain't dealing with that. If he do this, I'm gonna post this. If he do that, I ain't doing that. I ain't. It's like he's gonna be like, okay, that's perfectly fine. He's not gonna change. He's not gonna do backflips or none of that stuff. If you're not a type of individual that's not gonna try to understand him, if you're not trying to change, don't expect change. If you're not gonna be a mature adult about the relationship, don't expect him to be a mature adult about the relationship. If you're not gonna let him be understood, then don't try to think he's gonna try to understand you. So it's like, understand, like you got to put the BS to the side when you deal with a Scorpio man. You got to give up that in the box type of personality. If you're not willing to put that same effort that you would put into a real true friend, then we don't even want you around us. If you ain't gonna treat me like a real true friend, I love me like like an unconditional lover. I don't want that. I respect you respectfully. Uh, I don't hate you, but I don't. If you're not gonna love me and respect me as though I'm your best friend, as though I'm somebody that you're close with, I don't even want it. I don't like a Scorpio. We won't even want it. We don't want to accept it. We're not going to take half of. We don't want half of the best of you. You know what I'm saying? If you know you treat your friends with a lot more respect than you treat your Scorpio, he's not going to be around that long. If you know you put more into everything else except for your relationship, then you need to just keep it moving. If you a self-indulgent, selfish kind of woman, you know if you selfish as hell. You know if you self-indulgent as hell. You know what I'm saying? You want you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's in their own world, man. It's really a lot of people that's in their that it's a lot of women out there that's in their own. They live in a box. They live in their own world. You know, those type of women don't really rub off on us they don't rub off on us good whatsoever. They don't have a good impact on us. And since we keep so much shit stored inside of us, when those shallow women or those masquerading type of women approach us, are those fake ass dudes come at us, fake people try to come at us with with their fake beefs or their fake attitudes or they whatever. You got to understand, I have enough, a Scorpio man, we have enough rage to pass out. I have enough rage to split amongst you, amongst your brothers, amongst your siblings. I have enough rage for everybody. It's enough rage and ass whooping to go around. I'm gonna be very bland with it. It's enough ass whipping to be split up in half. Don't think we at the bottom of our jar and there ain't enough left for you. It's plenty of ass whooping left, and it's plenty of rage left for everybody. It's plenty of that. But we don't want to be that person. We don't want to be that misunderstood individual. You know what I'm saying? So when people come at us crazy or when people have attitudes at us certain crazy, it's like, okay, this is how we look at it. Do you this individual do they want to get their shit chewed up like a piece of bubble gum? Uh, is this dude he's aching? Does he want to see his name written in the inscription on in stone? Are you ready to see your name and your birthday inscribed in stone? Are you ready to sit in the middle of a pool pit, laying on your back? Are you really trying to take it to a level where you can't return to? This is the stuff that it sounds extreme, but it's like when you a person that's been holding stuff in ever since you was 7 years old, and been trying to control yourself and been trying to be this very peaceful, very average individual, and you've been doing so well on it, and then a person comes to try to rub you the wrong way, I try to get it, or try to have it's like you saying the hell with what's going on inside of you. It's like you snatching the lid off the top. And this is what a lot of signs that don't have that type of thought process. This is what they receive, that rage. Yes, you got scalded. You snatched the lid off, didn't you? You snatched the lid off a scalding hot boiling pot. What did you think was going to happen? You snatched the lid off, didn't you? You snatched it off the stove, didn't you? You didn't say, "Oh, let me check the temperature. Let me do it. Let me use it. Let me use light hands when I'm dealing with this. Let me use care and understanding." When you try to rip at us and snatch and make us try to open up, you're going to get more than what you. If you do it the wrong way, you will get more than what you bargained for. If you come in with the attitude and think you're going to get a certain uh, ego boost from us, you're going to get scalded. You're going to get stung. If you're looking for something to push us the wrong way, trying to win some type of argument with that Scorpio, you're going to get scalded because he has enough pain and rage to deal with any type of enemy. But we try to control ourselves. We really, really, really be trying to control ourselves. But people don't really know who they think. They let the us as Scorpio, we age. This is another funny thing. A Scorpio man, we age like Peter Pan. Look at me. When people look at me, you think they see a man that's 31 years old. They think I'm some college kid. They think I'm some goofy, pretty boy that just wanna even though I don't mind being pretty shit. Ain't never gonna be pretty, but I'm just fucking with y'all. But they don't understand the half. They look at me and you think I'm gonna act like your boyfriend. You think I'm gonna act like your ex. You think I'm gonna act like the co-workers you work around. You think I'm gonna act like the men that you're used to seeing on your silly ass television. You you're looking at me. You're dealing with an 87-year-old man with the baby face mask. You're dealing with the 62-year-old man with the baby face mask. So when you approach us with that crazy okie dokie ass shit, it makes us it turns us all the way off. It makes us it's like who do they think they we have to ask ourselves if they talking to me? It's like we do a lot of self reflection when it comes to our rage. Understand this, it's never impulsive. It's always well thought out. We almost ask ourselves questions. Do this person really have fight? Do they have the fight in them to deal with us? Are they even though they're bucking on me, even though they talking crazy to me, dude, are they really war animals? Are they really these are they really titans? Are they really these hard asses? We don't want no weak opponents. A Scorpio, we don't pick on the weak. We don't pick on the people that don't look for trouble. We don't look to argue with people that don't like to argue. It be the ones that want to be the hard ass. It's the ones that have the big mouth. It's the ones that have the big ass egos. It's the ones that want to control everybody. It's the ones that want to talk crazy to everybody. It's the ones that think they can say and do whatever they want to and expect no type of reaction. We teach them a well learned lesson. We teach them a well learned lesson because some people don't know that the water is scalding until you actually pour that motherfucker on them and they watch their skin peel off. They don't realize, hey, this is scalded hot waters. I need to watch how I handle this. I need to watch how I talk to this person. I need to watch how I come at this person. Because even though he looks like a baby face, even though he might look like a pretty boy, understand that I will fight a man that's 100 feet tall if he disrespect me. Even if I have to, I ain't gonna go into detail, but understand this: we will fight a titan if we have to. So when people come at us crazy, you will get more than what you bargained for. If you come at him disrespectful, you will get way more than what you bargained for. If you could come off a little mad and a little disrespectful, we will get overly disrespectful. If you try to hurt our feelings, we will completely annihilate your feelings. If you try to hurt our pride, we will completely deflate your ego. Let me see. Somebody said Stacy said I ain't no damn pretty. Stacy, don't play with me. I'm not no goddamn pretty. I'm not no goddamn pretty boy. I just have a baby face. I can't help how my face look like. I'm gonna grow a Santa Claus beard on y'all just so y'all can leave me alone. Because a lot of y'all approach me like I'm crazy. Like even on the street, a lot of y'all be approaching me like I'm crazy. But a lot of y'all be approaching me like I'm crazy. Like, oh this nigga pretty boy. Look at his face all shaved up. Nigga what? Nigga what? Look. They like fucking with me, man. They be like, oh, what you think you God body? You ain't nothing. You a pretty boy. I can run over you. You gonna let the smooth taste fool you, man. It's like you jumping into a pool of water that you think is soft and weak. And you gonna get sucked in by the current. It's like you jumping into my water because you think I'm 4 feet of water. You think I'm some type of pool, a foot pool, not realizing I'm 100 feet of deep, treacherous water. As soon as you jump in my water, as soon as you throw something in my water, it's going to literally get sunk in. You're going to literally be devoured by it. You know what I mean? If you come at us the wrong way, we will completely lose our shit. If you try Scorpio the wrong way, if you rub us off the wrong way, we can be just as silent, just as sweet, and just as quiet. But if you rub us the wrong way, we will completely lose our shit. You would completely think we done lost our complete total mind. If you looking for the wrong type of, if you looking for a riff or a beef, we will literally tear the house. We will literally burn it to the ground. We will, whatever situation, whatever the issue may be, whatever the case may be, whatever we will literally devour it. Let me see. I learned. Hey Jennifer, I see you up in here. Let me see. Hey D, hey Doreen. I almost called you DW. I learned real quick how not to come at Scorpio. I'm seeing real quick. We look at 27, 27. We look like this, y'all. Don't underestimate him because he look. We have very this the same thing y'all do to us even in the bedroom. Like y'all be like, he look like such a he look like a such a little like a sweet man. He look like such an easygoing man. But then you get this very masculine, this very strong, this very passionate sexual man, and it blows women away, especially with the ones that like to date. Y'all know y'all like y'all older women like to date that young Scorpio. You know you. I know you out there. You older Scorpio woman dating that young Scorpio because you know no other man been able to handle you like that young Scorpio. You've been married to men that's older than that young Scorpio that he's handling you better than he handled you in years. He handled you better in 1 week than people have handled you dating you for years. But this is where a lot of them get mad at us because we because of how we appear. They get mad at us because of what we seem like, or because of what we said, or something that we did. But you got to look beyond the average. Look deeper into the depths of that man. Y'all excuse me. I love y'all to death, so I'm going in for y'all today. I love y'all. You know, this is why when we come at you, we come. It seems like out of nowhere, it's so strong because our feelings are very, very stored in. So even our attraction, even we are attracted to you, like all that sexual passion, we store it away. All that your it's like we soak in your aura. If you wear a certain perfume, he's soaking that in. If you look good in the little spandex tights when you work out, he's soaking that in. If you wear your hair all beautiful and sexy, he's soaking that in. If you wear a sexy outfit, it's like we literally will build our sexual stamina and our sexual libido for you, and to the point it's out of control, and to the point we can't take it no more. We will almost let you become attracted and become the object of our affection, to the point it's like okay, that's enough playing around, girl. I'm on you now. We will let you run around circles around us almost like an alligator watching a rabbit. He gonna let you go around him for a couple of rounds, let you get comfortable. Like, oh, she thinks she thinks she gonna sashay around me. Okay. She thinks she gonna look sexy. She thinks she gonna keep flirting with me like that. Okay. Okay. She thinks she gonna keep trying to turn me on and think I ain't gonna say nothing. All right. He gonna let you wrap around him, almost like a chicken. He gonna be like my pops used to say. He gonna be like a fox in a chicken coop. He gonna get real comfortable. He gonna be chilling, and you gonna almost forget he's there. Then you gonna be like, oh my god. Next thing you know, he gonna be trying to pluck every feather. He gonna try to pluck every feather. He's gonna pluck every feather out of you. He's gonna literally be on the back of your high heel. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, like where did he come from? This is crazy. Like it's gonna be like this adrenaline of excitement, this adrenaline of nervousness, the Scorpio man, he loves to see you sweat. He loves to see you get excited. He loves to see you he loves to ruffle your feathers and get you and build up sexual attention. So he will almost do everything and to draw you. He will literally draw you in, and he will come off as though he will draw you in, and he will be quiet. He won't say anything. He like I'm gonna let her get comfortable. And you be wearing your high heels like, hey Scorpio, you ain't gonna do nothing. Hey, let me shake my little sachet. Let me walk in sexy, and he ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna tease him. I'm gonna drive him crazy. And like, all right, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Then he'll wait for you to get close, real close to his nose. Then hey, what's going on? Hey, who you talking to? What's going on with you? You look sexy. I've been looking at you for a long time. How you been doing? Like what? Like how did you gonna be like, oh my god? Because it's gonna almost we lure you in. We will literally corner you. We'll be like this. We'll be like this at first. Then it get like this. Then he'll be like this. You be like, oh my, is he getting closer? Is he drawing closer to me? And then next thing you know, he's gonna be like, boom, like, hey, like what's like? I literally got you. Like you belong to me. We're gonna be in a relationship together. We're gonna have passionate marathon sex, and you're gonna be my woman forever and ever and ever and ever. Even if you get mad at me and you try to run away from me, you're not gonna be able to get away from me. You can't escape us. Don't y'all understand that? You can't escape us. You can't get around us. Even if you get away from us physically, we will spiritually wrap ourselves around your heart. We will literally wrap ourselves around your mind. The harder you try to fight, the more it's going to draw you in. So let me see. Make sure I put my little stuff in right quick. Y'all let me know how y'all enjoying this. I love y'all. I appreciate all the love. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey Tiffany, what's going on? I appreciate y'all. Y'all got me going in today. This is my link. You want to donate, show that love. What about a Scorpio disrespected by a Scorpio? Um, a Scorpio disrespected by a Scorpio. We have a silent understanding of disrespect between each other. It's like Scorpio. When we clash, it becomes it becomes very infectious with two Scorpios. It's like we'll sting each other until we're literally out of breath. We'll literally sting each other and won't budge because neither one of us is going to want to give in. That Scorpio woman is not going to give up. That Scorpio man is not going to give up. It's like, okay, I'm going to sting you. We're going to have passionate sex. I'm going to sting you again. Then we're going to have passionate sex again. Then we're going to argue. Then have passionate sex again. Then we're going to get jealous about another person talking to each other. Then we're going to have passionate sex again. Then we're going to argue. Then we're going to sting each other 8 more times. Then we're going to go on go on a vacation with each other, have passionate sex, then come back arguing, then sting each other some more. It's the weirdest, exhausting, very passionate, very over the top type of relationship. It's different. Okay, and y'all make sure if you want to follow me on Facebook, follow me at God Body Channel on Facebook. Send me your friend request. I usually don't put this up here too much, but y'all please do that. I appreciate it, y'all. And hey Monica Jones, hey Mess, and glad I'm able to tune in today. And this is my email. If y'all wanna hit me up, email. Thank you so much. I love y'all, man. And this is why certain times when we're underestimated, he can become out of control. Like, uh, we can become out of control because it's like, for one thing, it's like everything is pent up. Everything is literally built up inside of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when he comes at you, he's not trying to be out of control. He's not trying to be this over the top individual. It's just like you bring that out of us. If you know you have certain feelings for that Scorpio man, if you know you already have that in you, you got to understand that he can feel that already. Whether you think so, whether you think you're the most discreet, quietest individual, He can feel your passion from 100 miles away. He can feel your attraction. He can nearly feel that you're watching him from a long distance, even if you haven't said anything to us for months. Even if you're quiet in the background, thinking you're being quiet, like I'm looking at my scope. He don't know I'm looking. I know you looking. Don't you play me like I'm crazy. I know you looking. You might as well say something in the chat because I be knowing I can feel it. I can feel it. So it's like you can't hide from us. You can't avoid us. You can't shake us. You know what I'm saying? That's women. You can run from us. Women, they literally have to. Some of them literally have to run from us because they can't control themselves any other way. They can't get away from us anyway. They literally have to run and hide from us. I'm not trying to sound like an evil laugh, but it's like I sent her running. She's running towards the hills. It's like she can't. Like it'd be the most passionate woman. It's like I'm gonna chase. It's like I'm gonna chase you. Y'all ever watch Thriller? Y'all ever watch Thriller with Michael Jackson when he's like all innocent in the beginning and he like, here's my ring. It's official. Here's the sentiment of our love, and he giving the girl the ring, and they just come from the movie, and they walking in the woods. Then he said, it's something that you don't know about me. It's something that you need to know about me. The next thing you know, he malfunctioning. Then he like, ah. Then she like, ah. It's the same thing with Scorpio, man. It's like we like to bring that excitement. We like to bring that spice to it. You know what I'm saying? It's that same crazy. It's that same crazy vibe. It's like, oh, you thought I was gonna be all, you thought it was all sweet, but then next thing you know, he turns into this animal. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, just like anybody else, you got two sides to the individual. And everything about us is built up. It's never from a place of hatred. It's never from a place of personal vendettas. It's always a deep underlying pain. It's always a story behind the story behind the story. So in order to control things, in order to understand what's going on with him, you have to actually understand what's going on with him. You have to actually talk to him. You have to actually care. You can't sort of care. You can't kind of care. You have to really care and really make us know that you really care about us. And he will definitely calm down. Once we know we have that person in our corner, once we know that your loyalty is unconditional, it's very easy for you to understand us. And I hope y'all been able to enjoy this. I love y'all. Big kiss. I'm gonna wait for y'all. Pounds to all my brothers that's been able to watch. I'm gonna be patient and see if y'all got anything else to say to me. But I love y'all and I appreciate all the support and everything. And I just want to make sure I didn't miss nobody. Before I get up out of here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Sometimes I hear my comments go in slow. Enjoy your day too, Elenia. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for the love. Thank you so much for supporting my content. And I definitely got a lot more coming for y'all. Y'all make sure, please be sure to watch my last videos. Whatever videos you haven't been able to watch, please make sure you like, comment, and support the videos. Donate if you can. I love y'all. Let me see. How do you know when? How do you know when you're ready to go deep with your Scorpio, or how does a Scorpio know when to go deep with you? Um, we base it off of your loyalty, your consistency. Because a lot of women say they like us or whatever, but they won't put effort or no real time into us. They won't really show us that they really love us. They won't really even take the time to even just have a conversation. Just be normal, be casual with us, and We know when it's deep with you when you're the consistency. We go by the consistency. When a woman is consistent with us, when she keeps her energy very real, you know what I'm saying? That's how we know it's deep. Because a lot of women they attracted to us but they don't have no loyalty towards us. There's a lot of women that's sexually attracted to us but they don't have the real time and patience to really put into us that they want us to put into them. So it's like we know it by your actions. We know when it's time to be deep by her actions. We know when it's time to be deep by um, just the consistency about just how she treat us. How loyal the woman is, how strong of a person she is. Hey, EC guy, good afternoon. What's going on? Okay, okay. I really appreciate it. Thank you, BS King, and I love y'all. Cause I'm making sure you are a female, right? BS B. I don't know if I'm saying your name, even saying your name right. King BS King 326. You are a female, aren't you? I'm just inquiring. You are a female, aren't you? Hurry up and answer my question, please. Please let me know if you're a woman or a male. Just inquiring. Yes, Brandy. Okay. Thank you, Brandy. Hey, you gotta change that name. That King is throwing me off. But thank you so much, Brandy. I really appreciate it. And I hope y'all enjoy my video. And I will see y'all soon. Make sure you catch up on my videos. Make sure you like, share, all that good stuff. And I will see y'all soon. Peace. And I love y'all. Stay peaceful and keep supporting me. And I will keep putting out this good content. I love y'all. Look at y'all coming in. How y'all gonna pile in at the last minute? Okay. My internet cut off. I gotta re-listen again. Okay, y'all coming in like this, so I got to give y'all something else. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit. I'm gonna give y'all a little bonus because y'all coming in heavy. You know, out of control Scorpio. Hey Antonio, out of control Scorpio means a passionately in love Scorpio because when you see a Scorpio that can come off as out of control at times, is because you have opened that Pandora's box. You have opened up his heart to a greater extent than he would usually open up to anybody. You have became the object of his affection. He might not know how to control it. He might not know how to calm to a certain extent because we don't know how to have no small love. We don't know how to have no halfway love. So when you open up his heart, when you open up his love, he becomes this explosively, passionate person. He can become, because you have opened up this volcano of emotions, this volcano of sexual passion. You know what I'm saying? You have became that. Can you do a video about jealous scorpion and relationships? Yes, I definitely can do a video, but please make sure if you have any request videos, please make sure you donate. And if you don't know what to donate, make sure you email me and let me know because I do take request videos, but you will have to donate for it. Because it is a lot of work. So I appreciate the love, and I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I definitely got you covered. You just gotta email me, and I will see y'all soon. I love y'all. It's been beautiful, and I enjoyed this video today. And I will see y'all soon. Big kiss, and thank you all my moderators. Thank you Jennifer. Thank you Doreen. Thank you Sky Lemonhook. Thank you Jay Bird. Let me see. Make sure I got all my moderators. Thank you Nania. Just thank you everybody. I don't see forever. I know I ain't gonna even go in there. I ain't gonna go into that, but I love y'all and I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Doreen. I really appreciate it, and I will see y'all soon. Peace.